Hey everybody, it's Chainsaw Reacts. I'm here continuing the journey, of course, of Avatar: The Last Airbender live-action Netflix series, Season 2, and this is Episode 3. Won't know the title until I get into the episode. I've been gushing about this freaking season, the Season 2, because I like Season 1, right? And I'll stop repeating myself over and over and over, but I just want to make this point very clear. Season 1 was solid, not bad, not terrible, not amazing, but, kind of in the middle, with some good moments, some definite moments. I'm like, okay, they did that right. Things, This season, the season 2 premiere, season 2 episode 2, the introduction to Toph, good episodes, great episodes, like just so much better. The dialogue, the acting, everything. So I'm really intrigued to see where we go because we're getting things and moments that are happening like later in season 2. Obviously we only have 7 episodes, but we have a longer episode each episode, which is good. That's the one silver lining, is that you get one less episode than season 1 with 8 episodes. You get 7 here for season 2, but they're way longer and they're jam-packed. Like, thankfully there isn't not a lot of downtime, and when there is, there's actual character development and moments that make sense to kind of have in those downtime moments. But they're jam-packing a lot of good shit. Like, they're adapting, I think, the story better in season 2 than season 1. So I'm ready. I'm ready to dive into episode 3 here. Let's dive in, guys. Let's check it out and hope for another great episode just to continue the trend of season 2 just being better. Let's go. Oh my god.
I've seen 2-year-olds hold their ground better. You're about as stubborn as a possum chicken. Even Sokka could have earthbent by now. Ooh. Aang is a good learner. And I think a little positive reinforcement would go a long way. Wow, that's actually really helpful. I'll try and remember that if he ever does anything positive. Come on, Aang.
Uh-oh.
Everybody stop!
Ooh.
It's big and it's moving fast. Oh, don't worry your pretty little head about it, sweetness. Aang and I got this.
Sweetness.
Come on, Baldy. You can finish your hot
Baldy.
before the battle.
Earth is the element of strength. The people of the Earth Kingdom are resilient and enduring. Air is the element of
I
freedom.
remember this scene.
Like the wind. The air
God, they're having a version of this.
Of worldly possessions. The element closest to air is water. Water is the element of change. If you want to bring Azula down, you need to listen to me.
Redirecting lightning. Yep.
Down into your stomach. The stomach is the bowl that holds the energy of your body. The path through the stomach is critical. If the lightning detours through your heart,
Yes.
it will kill you.
Got it. Now how do I create the lightning?
No. This is
No.
a technique I created by watching waterbenders.
I thought you were teaching me to bend lightning.
Lightning is the purest, most dangerous expression of firebending.
Whatever was following us is coming this way.
If we need to make a run for it, I'll be able to use my glider.
I'm sorry. Why would we run? I'm not going to run.
Not gonna run. Yep. It's the boulder.
We're here to collect you from the clutches of the Avatar.
The clutches.
No?
Then prepare to eat. Boulder.
Prepare to eat boulder.
How satisfying it was. Wasn't spoiled.
You're not standing still. Love that.
Boulder's been smashed many times in the head.
No,
In the head.
that explains it.
it does.
Should I be one with it?
No, Josh.
Exactly. Don't be one with that.
Confusing him. Don't airbend.
Your toes.
The element is set with you. To raise those you must feel the earth in order to command it.
Uh-oh. Oh boy. They gotta get on that ferry. Oh.
What? Go without me. I'm never going back to Bossing Say.
Yeah, you gotta go to Ba Sing Se. Sorry. Oh, get up. I knew it. Yep. Jet. It is. Azula. Yep. She knows. Yeah.
Maybe they already got inside. Do you see a gate?
I don't know.
No.
Oh.
But I see Appa's track.
What soldiers? Well, then we were from Omashu, and more soldiers came. They shoved us against the wall. Someone's fighting me.
Uh-oh.
Hands up, Earthbender. Against the wall.
It was my fight.
It was your fight, but he had to help you.
I didn't ask you to. This is not looking so good.
Jet.
Sorry, man. Sorry about before, too.
Is that the same actor as Jet from season 1? I can't
Let's see what
remember.
you guys have been through. We're talking about a plan to liberate some males for ourselves. Bet there's medicine up there too.
So you might want in now.
Why would you lock us up?
Toph got us out.
Okay, I showed them my family's seal. Told them that the Beifongs and the Avatar have important business in the city.
Yes.
But they'll only let the 4 of us in.
I am Judy.
Oh no.
I will be
There's
your
no
guide
war in
and
Ba Sing
assistant
Se.
in Ba Sing Se.
We have important information about the Fire Nation in the war.
I'm sorry,
I'm
Avatar.
sorry.
You may be confused. There is no war in Ba Sing Se.
Well, technically, you're right, but
Up ahead is
oh my
the
God!
inner wall.
Shut
Soon we'll be
up!
entering
Stop
the
talking.
city proper.
How long will it take to see the Earthking?
I'll inquire as soon as we disembark. The city is a no-fly zone. If you
No
look
fly
ahead, you
zone.
can see the middle ring. I think we all would enjoy a little respite. Ba Sing Se is famous for its hospitality. Bureaucracy is a bunch of useless people standing between you and what you want. We have to be nice to Judy. Otherwise, we lose our only connection to the king.
Aang is important.
Yeah, but the
He's
king.
so important that I had to rescue him from prison.
Yep.
I am Long Fen.
Hey, I recognize that actor.
Is this mineral salt to soak my feet?
Earth
Nice.
can get tiring. The king has granted asylum to all Martian refugees. We're in
Nice.
the process of settling them in the lower ring. I've also heard that you wish to speak to King Kui.
Yes,
As it
correct.
happens, the king is having a party at the royal palace tonight, and he would like for you to be his honored guest.
See, Toph? No, I don't.
Oh, no,
I
no.
don't.
I didn't mean
Yes, yes.
As fun as it is to listen to you squirm.
The Kyoshi warriors have left the city too. Suki said there was no need for warriors in a city with no war.
I didn't know if we'd see another sunrise. And now
I'm glad
I'm
things have
thinking about
changed.
opening a flower shop again.
My spider bit her when we were locked in that room.
Spider. Bending out the poison.
Ow! I'm sorry. Katara.
She
There you
almost
are.
did some blood bending there a little bit. A little bit.
You must inform me if you're going to depart from the group. I only want to ensure that the Avatar and his companions remain in good standing while their request to speak with the Earth King is in process.
There is nothing less enjoyable than a high society soiree.
Yes.
Everybody is there because they want something. Or even better, just say, perhaps, to everything. Speak agreeably.
I think I prefer a real battle.
I think I
Yeah,
prefer
exactly.
the Kyoshi warriors. Perhaps I should have accepted Suki's offer.
When did she ask you to join us? Are you going now? We just like the party at your parents' house.
Oh no, Avatar.
Oh no.
This will be much worse.
Oh.
Yeah?
Yeah. Fancy food.
Dressed so rustically in the palace.
Rustically.
Well, they actually told us to wear these.
Right.
So...
We came here to deliver a group of refugees. Their city was overtaken by Fire Nation army.
Fire Nation still has an army?
No.
No.
The Fire Nation hasn't stopped fighting for 100 years. All over the Earth Kingdom, they're waging war.
There is no war in Ba Sing Se.
Who caused us so much trouble?
Trouble.
How do you do, General?
You know the Fire Nation hasn't stopped fighting. We have an urgent
Exactly.
message
He's
we
not
need to tell the
stopping.
king.
After the failed siege, the wall was fortified. What does out there have to do with us?
Aang's like, hey, I know, like, you're supposed to act nice, but
People drink cactus juice.
cactus juice.
I wouldn't do that if I were you. I'm Zay, professor of anthropology at Ba Sing Se University.
I'm Sokka.
I was like, what's going on? Oh, okay, it's the taking of the food and medicine. Yep, the blue spirit. Yoo-hoo!
So glad you could come to Ba Sing Se.
Are you here to accept the proposal?
Proposal?
Uh-oh.
Son's marriage
Proposal.
that was sent to your parents' winter manor?
What was the practical purpose of domesticating the otter penguin?
Yeah, what was the purpose of that?
Companionship.
Lovely, no? The king cultivates them himself in his private garden. Lovely.
She's gonna take one. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
These people are only after a fortune. They fox had a son. Do you think our parents are tough? Leave it. Well, I'm not gonna let anyone talk about my friend like that. Your friend? Yeah, Toph. Mostly you just tell the truth. You just don't do it very nicely. I'm not nice.
No, you're not.
That's my
But,
problem. I've been too nice lately. Well, that's not quite what I was. Thank you. I ran away from home, like a really comfortable home, to try and teach you.
yes. Yes.
I know.
Be quiet.
I'll work harder.
No,
No. No.
you won't. You want to know why? Because I quit. No wonder it took you years to learn how to waterbend.
At least I had a good teacher for that.
Ooh.
Okay, so you think this is my fault? Maybe water and air is all you'll ever bend.
Shit.
Maybe you're nothing but a half-a-tar. No. You did it. When we
Dude.
were arguing, you held your ground.
Are you ready to talk about it, buddy? Come on, buddy. Let's talk about it.
Messed it all up with Suki.
Oh.
I was about to tell her I was sorry, and before I could open my mouth, a wall came up between us. I didn't want to lose Suki the same way I lost you.
It wouldn't be
I
the same
lost her
way.
anyway.
I'm not over, Mom. That's why I've got you. And you've got me.
That's my chance.
Wait.
Oh, Aang. Ah,
I
shit.
must speak with him. Step back. I have a message the king needs to hear. Please, Long Fei.
It's not gonna go well.
You look different.
Do I?
See, he's seeing helping other people is a good thing.
This is grave indeed.
Now you know why I need to tell the Earth King as soon as possible.
He'll close his mind to any news that goes against his point of view.
Well, that's
Just like the
that's
people at the party.
convenient.
There has to be a way to make him see the truth.
I wish there were. He rules by divine right, but you need to show him that you care about the city, that everything you do is for the good of Ba Sing Se. I could help you with that.
Don't trust him.
I feel like there's so much to do.
This is correct.
And I can't even stop to breathe.
We will find a solution.
I'm sure you
together.
will.
Thank you.
Bye.
He's so out of it.
Yeah. Snoozles would be a good. We have earthbending training in the morning.
Uh-oh.
What time?
The king has invited you to Lake Laogai.
No.
Yes, of course.
They're taking him because he knows the truth, and they're trying to lock him up. Yep. And there we have it, guys. Episode 3 of Season 2 of Avatar: The Last Airbender, live-action Netflix series, of course. Another good episode. It wasn't as good as episodes 1 and 2, but they did a lot of interesting things, and I really liked the change in terms of when Aang first earthbends. Now, obviously, it's very different than his first actual time in the animated series, but I like the approach they did here, because obviously we're condensing 20-ish episodes or whatever from Season 2 into 7 long episodes. So the approach they did was, he's not learning at all when it comes to earthbending. He's just not learning. He just doesn't know how to keep his stance, because that's not what he's used to, right, in terms of his fighting or like defending. He's constantly on the move. He's constantly using air, and now with water in the mix. Holding your ground and stop, focus, listening, that's not in his repertoire. He doesn't understand that. So what they do is, okay, at the party, the high class party, as I call it, the high class party, it hits Toph after talking with Katara, after overhearing people make fun of Toph and all this stuff, and then she waterbends their drinks in their faces. Katara's like, yeah, you are mean to me a lot, but a lot of times when you're mean, you are being honest. You're being truthful. Like, you're just kind of being yourself, but being honest, all that. And that's when Toph goes, look, I'm going to quit. I'm going to go to Aang, and I'm going to tell him I quit, because he can't do it. He can't stand his ground. You're a half-atar. You'll never learn. earthbending and then eventually going to firebending, and then he does earthbending. He holds his ground in that argument. Now, maybe not the best way to really go about it, but I think she knew maybe this will be what Aang needs, right? And so it was a smart play. I like the fact that they included it in this episode, because as we know in season 1, no waterbending until literally the first episode of season 2 did Aang ever waterbend, besides the spirit stuff at the end of season 1 and episode 8 and everything when he got to the water spirit, the different situation. But when it comes to this, he didn't waterbend at all in season 1. Now here, episode 3, I almost said 2 because I watched episode 2 earlier too. Episode 3, he earthbends. So just once though, but still. Long Feng. I remember the actor. I don't remember what all he's been in. I do recognize him. I forgot for a second that he's actually the one controlling shit and he's the villain until a little bit into the episode. It hit me. I'm like, oh yeah, that's who this is. Oh yeah, I remember that character, but it did dawn on me the true thing behind him. That it hit me. So I think they handled it pretty well, and I also like how they were revealing that he truly is behind all this, because then when they go to arrest, I forget his name, but the guy who figured it out, and I think that was also a smart way too in the season 2 premiere, have him reveal to everyone else, look in the telescope, Sozin's Comet, it's going to be here within a number of months to a year. They're arresting him and taking him away. The king requests you. Sure he did. He's under mind control. So, yeah, I think this is all going to be resolved in the next episode, but I think they did a really good job, especially with Long Feng and Aang's long conversation after he got disapproved. He got rejected by the king's offer to speak with him. Aang was kind of opening up and saying a lot of things he shouldn't be saying, but see, the problem is, and Toph was even kind of saying this a little bit, but not to this extent, this is all a game. This is all a game. Everyone at this party to see the king, even though the king's not actually doing shit, it's a long thing, they're all there for something. They want something. And so they're playing the game. So for Aang, that's not what he's used to. And the idea of he's not going to openly talk about the war that's going on. That's one of the biggest things they did, I think, is really reinforcing, as they do in the animated series, what do you mean? There is no war in Ba Sing Se. And then at the party, you have that general show, which I don't think that was ever a thing in the animated show. Maybe it was. There's a lot of things I'm just not remembering off the top of my head if that did happen in the animated show or not. But when they have a group surrounding, listening to Aang, what do you mean? A war? And then he just keeps going. He looks at Toph and he keeps going. General shows up. What are you talking about? There is no war. The Fire Nation, they don't have an army. What? And he just keeps going because he's like, are you brainwashed? Yes, they're being lied to. Now, some of them, especially that journal, I think she knows deep down what's really going on. But the narrative, the lie, there is no war. When you're in Ba Sing Se, you are stuck there, and you don't know anything outside of what you're being told is the truth. So there's that. So they really hammered that home, and it was really effective, and it worked in the episode. So I'm curious how they're going to handle Long Feng's reveal in terms of the villain side. I think it's going to be probably early on in the next episode, but who knows? Who knows? But now he knows a lot more information because he spoke with Aang, and Aang is just openly trustworthy because Aang trusts too much and too quickly. And I think that's going to, obviously it's going to backfire, we know, but I think it's also going to be a learning lesson for him to, just because someone's nice to you, because the gift he gave Aang, very nice, right? It's a stone from where flying bison are, where they're born, and that's where he met Appa. These stones are there. It's a very important and special gift. But regardless of that, don't trust too easily. Don't do it, because it's going to backfire, and it's going to backfire majorly in the next episode, because we're already starting to see the effects with the arrest at the end of the episode. Not the best way to end the episode, especially if you know what's happening here, you know what's going on, But obviously, if you're watching the show and you've never seen the animated series, which I'm like, if you are going that route of watching the live action version but never seeing the animated version, what are you doing? But anyways, then maybe the ending of this episode would have been better for you. But whatever. Zuko learning how to redirect the lightning from Uncle Iroh. Like, I really liked the scene in the animated series, and I mentioned the reaction. Talking about the 4 elements before he teaches Zuko how to redirect the lightning. Talking about the 4 elements. I really like that scene. I'm glad they kept that in, which, I mean, it makes sense that they did, but in terms of like the elements discussion, they could have easily omitted that and just maybe focus on just the lightning redirect. But they made a point to keep that in because it's talking about all the elements. Because Zuko probably needs to know more information about the elements. Like because when Uncle Iroh says, I was watching waterbenders, this is how I learned my technique to redirect lightning. Not to create lightning, because we know Uncle Iroh can lightning bend. He's not going to teach Zuko that. At least, I don't think he does. Maybe he does later. But the goal was to redirect it through your arm, down to your stomach, loop around, then out the other way. Not through, because Zuko's like, okay. No, not like a bow and arrow. The lightning, right? No, can't have that. So it's good that they pause like, hold a second, try again. It's got to go down and under your stomach and out. Can't be, because you'd be dead. A little bit of Azula in this episode. A little bit of Azula, not much. Jet, of course, was there on the boat. Still some medicine, still some food. Jet chickened out and ran away. And the quick line Iroh says to Zuko, which I think is very important, because I did mention in the last episode review portion of episode 2 that I think in episode 2 of season 2 here, we saw the slight change in Zuko going down the right path that he needs to go. He had the flashbacks, memory of his mother, and turning on Azula, working, quote-unquote, with the Avatar. Not really, but basically defending himself from his own sister. And then there's Uncle Iroh, who shows up to help him in that moment. But the line Iroh says to Zuko, you look different. It's just simple, right? I mean, that may not be the exact phrasing, but basically, you don't look like yourself. But then he looks around and sees families, people are eating food, which they were not given on this boat. And you can tell he doesn't like smile like, this is great, yeah. He's just like, Zuko's starting to learn a different way. Now, this doesn't mean when he sees Aang next, that he's like, Aang, buddy, best buddy, we're friends now. But he might have a different viewpoint, because they're gonna be in Ba Sing Se in the next episode, so maybe they're gonna be opening up that little tea shop that he's wanting to, because at one point they do open, or they work for a tea shop, and then of course eventually later on we know that Uncle Iroh gets his own tea shop. But yeah, very good stuff, very good. Not as good, like I said, as episodes 1 and 2, but it's still good. It's still great, and I do also like how Sokka finally open up and talk to Katara, which also Katara played the Painted Lady, which was nice for that little girl that needed, because she started to blood bend. I'm glad I remembered that. I almost forgot, because oh man, that's gonna be interesting how they handle that in the show, because once Katara starts learning blood bending, ooh, it changes a lot of things. Because now you control people. Gotta be careful with that. But I wonder how they're gonna handle. Because that would think that was season 3. But the fact that they teased it here, wow! I'm like, ooh, that's interesting, because that changes a lot for water bending. Because it's like the other elements. Because was there ever a thing in like the next level for air bending? Because water bending, it's blood bending. For earth bending, it's metal bending. For fire bending, it's lightning bending. So I don't know, maybe there was something for air, I can't remember. It's not clicking, if there ever was. I don't know. But yeah. Fun. There is no war in Ba Sing Se. That woman who played that, like, she played it well. I did mention it in the trailer reaction back when they dropped the trailer and it had that line. There is no war in Ba Sing Se. It came across not great. But in the context of the show, and especially as we see more and more of her portraying this just brainwashed woman who believes what she's saying, even though it's not true. There's a schedule. Da, 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 da. It's like you have to stick with the schedule. I will speak with the just like it just blank face, no expression. She did a very good job. Very good job. Just the trailer didn't really highlight that well. Just the way the line was delivered in the trailer. But the context of the show, it's better. But yeah, so the Suki and the Kyoshi Warriors are gone, unfortunately, for now. But we'll see them probably come back, so I ain't worried about it. Let's get the Sokka open up and talk to Katara. Like, that was I jumped off that point. I forgot to mention it. But I'm glad that Sokka finally opened up and talked to Katara. And they're both missing their mom. And they're both still not over it. So it's good. We're still having these moments of emotion, right? Emotional stuff. Drama, as they say. So far, pretty good stuff. We're technically about halfway through the season, unfortunately. As like I said, 7 episodes. But I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it. I can't wait to see what's next. What do you guys think of the episode? I'm curious to know your thoughts. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace out.